Cyborg is considered the best female fighter in the world. And if I beat
just like that.
With Cyborg, it's really, I don't really care about how good she is and how strong she is and what she's standing. I want to knock her out.
When it's over,
Lighter, she's 143 1/4, and what doesn't show on here
is women's title fight. Here's Jimmy Lennon Jr.
All right, lightweight championship of the world. Round in Shuto, her record stands at 17 wins and 3 mixed World Cup and European Abu Dhabi champion. The win.
Look it up, clock.
Her opponent across the cage, her record includes 8 wins and 1 loss, with 6 of her Strikeforce World Lightweight Champion, known as the Muay. And our referee in charge.
Come over here, please. Over here. Good luck to both of you. Back it up.
Always exciting, the ladies getting ready for this championship. Her wins have come on the ground. It's 145-pound championship and no feeling out process.
I think this position favors Coenen.
Them jockeying for position along the fence in the Greco-Roman clinch. Cyborg needs to pull away, gauge the distance so she can start with that right hand. Great counter right by Coenen, and now takedown.
Energy getting that takedown. It wasn't a very technical takedown, but she got it to the ground.
Coenen's got the open guard, using that foot on the fence to turn her hip.
Steps out of that and drops a right hand. Out of the closed guard.
Short right back into the closed guard.
It missiles.
Coenen's got to get her hat out of the cage. Her head being up against.
When Cyborg postures up that high is with the up kick.
And now Cyborg would be in her best interest to just let her back up. But goes down.
Coenen's got to hold off on some of these holds.
Up kick by Coenen. Cyborg smiles as if to say, ask and he shall receive. Kick, and now Cyborg
by Coenen.
And Cyborg, though, opening up. This is not where.
Stop kicking. She stopped using that front leg for distance.
And great counter. Cyborg with a thigh kick of her own.
Coenen should really
drops a level, but Cyborg stands her right back up, looking for the trip.
Cyborg gets one.
A breather. Coenen, short knee to the quadriceps. 40 seconds now.
I didn't think this was going to make it out of the first round, but Coenen will be the better.
He quickly shies away, and this is where you have to respect the power of Cris Cyborg. Her best bet is to take this to the ground. 45-pound championship is in the books.
Patented just kind of trip you, throw you, maul you to the mat, and then beat you a little bit. Well, Coenen started the stand-ups with that jab straight down the pipe. That jab is setting up that looping right.
Cyborg landed 27 of 54 strikes in that opening round.
Good leaping left hook landed by
Coenen. Now they unload, tenderize her limbs in order to soften things.
It hurts so bad.
Now she stacks up Coenen. Coenen, of course.
Coenen's dance on those feet. She's going to feel it.
Coenen, guard of Marloes Coenen, in talking to Coenen's trainer, Martin de Jong, has been able to control the tempo and just
keep her on the floor, play the game for a while, get her into the
Cyborg. She's a physical specimen, but again, as we talked about before, muscles.
Technique. She gets by with some things because she's so strong.
Punches in the first round. She connected with some, but then she didn't jump in there and get
strikes. She's landed 61% of her total strikes in her career, and now continues.
Only no head movement with the punching exchanges.
Yeah, she's got to pump first. And she's
saying that size would not be a factor in this fight. She's fought Cyborg with some head movement. Nice body kick.
Very good body kick. Left kick.
With combinations with left, right, left hook or anything.
And Cyborg really beginning to find. Nice defense exhibited by Cyborg into the clinch. Well done. Now into the closed guard, a minute and a half remaining. And even though Factor again pulls out, says no. You come back up to my domain.
Way out of guard.
She's playing a very anti-jiu-jitsu game. She's making.
Although she's more interested in making her opponents this fight, she wants to continue to make her mark as the pound-for-pound toughest.
Anti-jiu-jitsu. Coenen's head there being trapped is a target to get punched.
In the round, Cyborg wanting to send a message to the judges here. Left end, another round that belongs to the champion.
Maybe hurt Coenen for a second. She looked like she slipped, but the ref's staying tight. And Coenen was lifted Coenen off the ground. Side with her own clinch. She was in position now to get her own.
Hey, don't forget for breaking news and live updates on everything. Third round of this Strikeforce Women's 145-pound championship picking apart. Marloes Coenen, there's a nice outside leg kick by Coenen, but still unable to get her down to the ground.
Well, that single.
What would you like to see Coenen do differently here in round 3, Stephen?
I think Coenen, she's not taking as much damage as she could because her ground...
Tie clinch. I thought she was doing more damage and actually coming out better on those
Cyborg on the takedown, but the power of Cyborg just slams. A nice body shot delivered by the champion, and now continuous shots.
It's not a jiu-jitsu match. It's a MMA match. And the power third round, Cyborg looks as fresh as ever.
And it will be everything count, controlling Coenen and really just
shut down. And we're going back to her strength, that female Hicks and Gracie thing.
To what you know.
Well, and we saw earlier tonight in that middleweight fight between to see some sunshine peek through that window, because right now.
But you're right, Cyborg is pushing that guard up. She's staying right.
Coenen just swivels. And really, I think she's right now. Is both these women. There's a hurricane kick by some. Frankly, they're just too tough for most of the ladies in their area. And now Cyborg looking to finish it here in round 3, a minute and a half. Title, and it's over. Cyborg remains champion.
Is a really, really good fighter. And she completely done.
We have for this machine that is Cyborg.
Well, after a performance, she definitely watching with vested interest. And again, a woman who has been around.
About her cardio, those questions were answered by this performance.
And how? Back to the drawing board.
She literally tried everything in her arsenal from up kick, but Cyborg is just far too strong. The firepower, like it was nothing, and here in the end, it's just way too much Cyborg. This is how she's taken out every other girl in the women's division.
And Takeo Hashi going to vie for the first title. I think she's best served a 135 decision now from Jimmy Lennon Jr.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have the contest due to strikes. She is the winner by way of technical. Cris Cyborg.
The champ.
Okay, Cris.
Me preparei muito e
I'm down at the weigh-ins. How did that affect you? Did that motivate you at all?
It motivated me a lot. Que você já pegou até agora?
Acho que sim. E acredito também que ela tem bastante coração e admirei.
She has a lot of techniques and she's got a great heart.